What is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're gonna be reacting to DBG talking about the disaster that was the $250,000 MyTeam qualifier number 3. Now, again, I was fortunate enough to get fourth and to secure my qualifier spot, but I know between 70% glitches and stuff like that, it really truly was an absolute disaster. So I'm kind of excited to listen to DBG and hear what he has to say, as well as give you guys my own thoughts on it. Make sure you go subscribe to DBG, man.
The only word I can use to describe it is an SH1T show. And that has been the only way I could ever, the only words that I could ever use to describe the situation is that. That's all I could ever use to describe it, and it's the 250k tournament, lads. So we're gonna just quickly go over some stuff that happened yesterday. So to start it off, the likes of Ty and Splash were hooping. Unbeatable Jacob right here.
And I'm glad I could watch this from a guy that was able to see it all. Because for me, I was locked into my journey for the 4 hours, right? And I didn't get to see, everybody else. So I'm glad I can see it from the outside looking in on just kind of the road and how it went for everybody.
Had an absolute battle against a scrub.
I was gonna say, who is this that
Jacob pulled it out. Jacob didn't have a great day, but in fairness, he clutched up to win this game. That's the thing, it so often happens in these games. Where's his clutch performance?
Oh my gosh, Jacob is losing? Y'all can say this guy's a scrub. His team's not that bad. This Galaxy Opal MJ.
46 seconds to go.
He's down 3 and he wins?
41 seconds to go.
No way.
And you're thinking, okay. This is
oh my gosh, he's running straight to the rim.
Drives to the basket, kicks to Bob Nedelicki. Boom, layup, back to 1. 33 seconds.
Does he get a turnover or what?
Game. Timeout for his opponent. He throws a double. This whole game, he's been throwing himself out of plays. He probably didn't need the double. Great pump fake by his opponent. And a massive lane bait there by Kareem. Gives it out to Bob Nedelicki. Goes to the basket.
Standing there. I was going to say standing dunk, man. That's a lay-in, though.
Thomas. Then goes and was 2 boat free throws there.
No way he fouled in that situation. He got team tape. Get it to play. Thank you. Should be unguardable with playback.
Takes it to the basket, I'm pretty sure. Jacob's somebody who does not ever run to the basket. All he does is shoot threes. But in this stage, he takes to the basket. Everyone thinks he's out of bounds with Penny. He makes an incredible basket there. What was...
Wow. And Reem got the block to end it.
An unreal win for him. Likes a tie.
Hold up. What did I just see? Was Splash losing this game? Oh my gosh. Was Fades tough, the guy he's playing?
An unreal win for him. Likes a tie. And Splash are winning games at this stage.
Yo, hold up. Splash was in a sweat with this guy. Oh my god.
Splash are winning games.
Because even here... Oh, never mind. He was up. He was up 30. Never mind.
At this stage, both Ty and Splash are number 1 on the leaderboards. Carlo started streaming. And I want to see Carlo again. But then, Splash gets hit with the brand new, as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, 69% glitch.
There's no way he got a... the 70% glitch is bad. The 69%
An hour in, he gets hit with a 69% glitch. I've never heard of the 69% glitch. Nobody, and I mean nobody, had ever heard of the 69% glitch before yesterday. But there's now a 69 glitch. So much worse than the 70% glitch. Look, the 70% glitch is awful. And it's the exact same thing that happens in both of them. Let's be real. The 69% glitch is no worse than 70% glitch. But just the fact that the number happens to be 69.
So it's the same thing. So it's whoever doesn't quit.
Like the 69.
That's so lame.
You're kidding me. I might be numb, but I might end up getting freaking banned or demonetized for that. But then, how many minutes later is this?
So you just have to sit there? Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. And y'all can say Xbox is worse than PlayStation. Xbox does not have that. I mean, yes, there are air code stuff like that. You do not load into games and get stuck at 70%. Though.
Like 6 minutes later, Splash gets hit 70% again, I think. I need to find where he's on it. Splash gets 70% it again. A guy who put like... Splash put in more money into his packs yesterday. He put more money into packs yesterday alone, not yesterday, Friday alone, than I have in 2 years.
And this is one of those things. Everybody has their own opinion on it, but I know a lot of people that were upset that Splash was super upset and calling people out on his stream. Y'all gotta understand, it's different when you spend that amount of money to get hoed by 2K. It's not like he lost. He's just getting hoed, man.
He put thousands in. Like I spend like 300-400 on this game a year. I feel like I spend way too much, but as far as content creators, I think I'm in the lowest. Like
I probably spend, I would say, a year as far as VC and stuff. I don't know, 500 to 1,000. I would say probably a year. 7
or 8, like most in JD. I think are the only people spending less. But Splash spent more than I do.
But you guys also got to realize, like I'm playing for 250
on one pack drop, and then to go and get 70% twice.
Yeah, that's...
Splash then had the meltdown of epic proportions. One of the biggest meltdowns ever. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Rightfully so, he had a meltdown of epic proportions. Ty goes and wins all of his games, just about stays in. Grossi stays in. And then, as you can see right here, Wall. So basically, there's a guy named Legendary Wall as well. Legendary Wall is like one of the best players in the world on PlayStation current gen.
Okay, DBG, let's calm down, okay? Let's calm down. Let's all calm down.
He is one of the best current gen players in the world, and he has been the last 2 years.
Let's calm down, DBG, okay? Let's get the puppies settled down, okay? I don't know why we're gassing Ball, okay? But
out of the 8 qualifiers that he has, or not 8, out of 7 qualifiers that he has tried to play, he has missed out because of a 70% glitch 5 times. 5 in 7.
Hey, man.
He has lost 1.
Maybe you gotta go to next gen at that point, man.
And out of those 5 70%, he could have qualified in all 5 of them. 2 of them he was guaranteed to qualify if he just finished his games. But no, he has 70'd. And Wall is in first place on the PlayStation side.
Yo, that game, what happened with that game? It was 71-71. I know Wall won, but that was a good game. Blake's tough, though. Oh, my gosh.
His game right after this one gets caught in the 69% glitch. Wall then, to get out of the 69% glitch, he has to start messaging his opponent who demanded money to quit. Basically, what happens with the 70% glitch is that both players are in it. Both players are glitched, and whoever quits first...
That's crazy that you have to do that, though. But you have to. I mean, to qualify, you got to do what you got to do, man.
Is gone. Someone in Splashes... The guy that 70% is Splash the second time. Splash found the username of the first person, paid him money, and got them to quit. The second time, whoever it was that got Splash had their account on private and sat there for 2 hours. Basically, me and Splash had no chance. Splash ended up finishing, like, 11th. And he was sitting... And he only played half the qualifier.
It's just
Splash
crazy,
was another level when he played. Like,
to not only have to play for 4 hours, but deal with that over the course of 4 hours is crazy.
If it's something like week 1 where he loses, where guys like that lose because they lose, like Ty lost to Newman in week 1. I don't think anyone can complain about that. He lost to Newman. Splash lost to a dude running freaking Tio Ratliff in week 1. Like he lost to a not great player, but they lost. They lost fair.
I'll say it, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The start of the year to me is not the separator in who's, great and who's bad, right? I mean, you see it every year. I'm not the best at the start of every year, But come around January, March, or whatever, bro, the same guys are usually there, man.
Square. But, like, seeing them not have the chance is where the issue is. And Splash missing out for 2 hours is 70%. But even with that, Wall has been 70%.
This is why I could never go to PlayStation.
He hit the 69% glitch again. But thankfully, he managed to pay his way out of it. The Xbox Next Gen.
I'm not gonna lie, those Xbox Next Gen leaderboards are crazy. You got Jin, Raptor, Decomb, CB, Mind, Body, and Soul, Isaac, Drex. The other guys might be sweats. I just don't know their usernames. That's crazy.
I think Jin qualified.
Yeah, Jin did.
I'm just Isaac. I know Isaac qualified.
Isaac Decombs did too.
For the first time since NBA 2K20, Isaac qualified. So Isaac qualified. Jin was first. AOT Trey, the guy who
all 4 guys that qualified are sweats. I'm just throwing that out there,
beat
man.
Dye in round 1 last year. And Isaac were top 4. I don't know who Grizzly is. Then like Drek, CB13, Jalen Nadon. So it's very much Xbox Next Gen is very much America centric as far as I'm aware. Very, very
Xbox Next Gen, all I'm gonna tell you guys, that's the toughest bracket out there right now, man.
Then
From top to bottom.
TyDeBo faced it off against his clone in a game. He played against TyD Mickey, this guy.
Yeah, literally, I matched up with a guy that had literally P35, Proverbs 5, and then his team name was TyD Mickey. Like, what?
Splash eventually, after 2 hours, got in. Still finished 11th. Grussy balled out as well. There was a huge game with Ty, actually. So so basically, Ty played against So.
Don't even get me started on that. I'm still upset about that.
So was one of the best players in the world. But So had previously lost on the other gen. And, like, the game doesn't stop you from playing it. He had lost the next gen and went and played on current gen. And So goes and plays Ty, and Ty pulls it out.
I was so mad, bro.
If So had beaten Ty, Ty was gone, which was a tough one. That would be some game in the actual tournament. Like, So is that guy, Ty's that guy. Like, there's no... As much as we all like to say Ty and Splash are guarantees to win, no, they're not, man.
Nah, on neither gen. I mean, both gens is going to be tough, man.
Number 1 both gens on PlayStation.
Yep, it's going to be tough, man.
So, there are so many. Like, this year's actual tournament might be the hell run. It might actually be the freaking hell run.
It'll be fun, though, man. And that's what I say. You just got to have fun with it, man.
We're,
look at Splash. He had 30,
Splash
man.
Balling out. Splash beating guys who were top 10 on the leaderboard by 30. Kind of mental. Grussy obviously balling out. And then 2K decided to go live for their stream after a while. And where is it? I want to find it. I want to find 2K when they were promoting... I want to find where 2K are promoting Trae Young.
Nah, that's bad. Promoting Trae Young is bad. Like, that's bad.
The funniest part of the day.
Like, how do you promote Trae Young? I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me.
I had it on screen a minute ago. Oh, I think I just missed it. But 2K promoted Trae Young for a while, which was hilarious.
I mean, how do you promote Trae Young? How? How do you promote him?
I have to give so much credit to DFS, though. I have to give so much credit to DFS. Because, like, clearly the graphics are, like, pre-made. And, like, I don't think there are many people, like, look at my reaction to this. I don't think there are many people that hate this card more than DFS. But, like, DFS lost money because he said there's no way 2K are going to put out this card. DFS goes and freaking is hyping up this card by just picking out our random ass stats and being like, he's got, like, 94 passing IQ, which doesn't do anything in the game. It was like...
I mean, if you're paid to promote a card, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. But, like, come on, man. This is why 2K will never put me on payroll. Because I'll be up there in front of everybody saying, this card is a garbage man. Like,
if you are someone who doesn't know anything about my team, you're looking at this and being like, oh, cool, it's a Trae Young card. Which is obviously what 2K wanted from that. So, like, if you're not someone who's ingrained in my team, you looked at it and you're like, oh, cool, there's a Trae Young card, let me try and get that. Which is obviously the way 2K wanted. But if you are someone that's like, that was listed to this as a MyTeam fan, it was comedy. It was actual comedy. And I gotta give so much props to DFS. Because DFS hates this card more than any of us. He hates him more than any of us. And I have to go on live stream to 6,000 people hyping him up. Then obviously we got some codes. I got me.
Did y'all get the locker codes that they dropped? Let me know in the comments.
A Shaq. Or I got me a Paul George, not a Shaq. And then, in what might have been the greatest moment of 2K sportsmanship ever. What might have been the greatest moment 2K sportsmanship ever. So Wall, who's in first place and has been screwed for years, matches up against Splash, who at this stage had gotten screwed. And had a 0.1% chance of qualifying. This is the wrong game.
Oh my god.
This is him versus Box. This is
that
Wall
dude
versus
hit
last
that
game.
shot,
Wall already
though.
called at this stage, but...
Whoever Wall is playing in this game is tough.
this guy had the same name as Splash. But basically, I need to explain the Splash situation. So Splash basically is playing against Wall. And Splash has been screwed for 2 hours. Wall got like half an hour in his 70% glitch. And Splash showed the best bit of sportsmanship I think we've ever seen in 2K. Like, we've got this tournament has booters, has people playing on their accounts, has people selling their accounts for the tournament, has all of this stuff. But Wall versus Splash. Splash, who was heated after what had happened to him with the 70%, could have taken out his anger by making sure that Wall didn't qualify. Albeit, Wall might have beat Splash. Wall's that dude. But let's just say...
I no comment, man.
It's 60% chance Splash wins, 40% chance Wall wins. Still, like... I'm
not going to sit up here in front of you guys and say anything. All I can say is this. You've got to know, like, you know what I'm saying, who you can trust in the community and stuff like that, and who you're close to in the community. So Wall and Splash might be close, you know, those types of things. But to me, I look at things in this way, okay? I look at it like this, okay? Am I going to play in last calls? No, okay? But I have before to improve my seating. So if you're playing for something, I don't care, okay? If somebody is playing quals for their reason, whether it's to improve their score, get better matchups in the actual tournament, those types of things, you can't be mad at them. Now, again, if somebody's playing for a pointless reason and they've already called those types of things, then, you know, you have to really look at things. So I'm glad Splash quit for Wall. That, you know, as much as me and Wall might not seem eye to eye, he probably deserves to be in on current gen. So look, it is what it is, man.
You've got Wall and Splash. You've got like Wall and Splash, two great players. Even if it's like a 5-point game for Wall, it screws over Wall because he doesn't have the time to find another game.
That's the big.
And also, he doesn't get that many points. And it's not going to be more than that Wall wins. Splash, who could have easily went out there and taken his anger out on another person, quit. He quit for Wall.
Yeah, and as many people as want to say Splash was toxic in his stream and those types of things, yeah, what about this? Y'all don't want to mention the fact that he quit for Wall.
He knew he had no chance. And Wall was up. Wall was up 5. He knew he had no chance coming back. He knew he was done. Wall got onto a bit of a run. And he gave it to Wall. He didn't screw over Wall. Which is huge. Which might have been... Wall was in first. Wall had been screwed and was still in first. Maybe no more deserving qualifier than Wall. Like, absolutely crazy. And then there was the PlayStation.
I mean, there's just a lot going on PlayStation with the 70s and these types of things, man. There's just so much.
5 side, which was even more crazy, because with 15 minutes to go, this is the leaderboard. So with 15 minutes to go, this is the leaderboard.
This is next
So 4 hours, people are getting about 1,500 points. Let's just say in 3 hours 45 minutes, people are getting 1,500 points. So people are getting 500 points an hour. Guys were jumping from guys were getting 400 points in this last 15 minutes, which was crazy.
I ain't gonna say too much, but all I know is I could hardly find one game in the last 15 minutes. Not gonna say too much though. I'm not gonna say too much.
Like, you see this guy, I Don't Fall in Love, who's ahead with 15 minutes to go by 150 points. So he is ahead of second place by 150.
I ain't gonna say too much,
220. This I'm Wow guy qualified. He's like 250 ahead of him with 15 minutes to go. I Don't Fall in Love didn't finish in the top 4. He didn't finish in the top 4.
Did he get another game or what happened?
Like, understandable, because you can get 150 per game. If Giants fan, Amar, Just Tatum, if these type of guys all went up, only one of them did. These 3 guys jumped into the top 4. Which is mad. So they must have literally had 3, in the last 15 minutes, they must have had like 3 10-0 lead rage quits.
Right, I'm saying it's possible, but in those y'all gotta realize, in those last few minutes, it's so hard to find a game. I don't know. They must have just got blessed.
The way the points works, that's the only way that will work, which is mad. Which is an absolute
to get up that much and then proceed to quit.
And again, all known players, I highly doubt anything fishy went on. Like, it's just, I reckon they just freaking turned it on at the end. But, like, to be...
You gotta get lucky, though, man.
With 15 minutes to go, entering your last game. And also, that I Don't Fall in Love guy faced just TyDeBo, who was in third. First played third. Or first played fourth.
That's what happened.
So, if you're genuinely, like... What you call it? Like, imagine being what would be seen as 2 full games ahead. If you're getting 500 an hour.
But we've always seen this in 250.
Like
we've always seen it, man. We've always seen it at the end, man. People just go crazy.
I'm thinking I'm clear.
It's harder to do this year without boosting because it's basically impossible to boost, but...
I'm clear. I'm losing a half an hour lead. A half an hour lead in 15 minutes. You'd feel horrible. So I'd feel horrible if I was Geno, but I reckon it was probably fair and square. At the same time, as this was all going on, we got the locker codes. Which were glitched. So basically, we had locker codes. There was a locker code for PG and a locker code for Shaq, they were legit. Let's say it like it is. Those two were legit. But these locker codes, they gave out locker codes for everybody.
Did y'all get the Paul George and Shaq?
They were packs. So the first pack was a fireworks pack, and I got Ruby, Joel, and Embiid. And then the second pack was a flash forward pack. And I got... I don't know why I'm speaking right here. Like, I'm behind myself talking. I got Ruby, Joel, and Embiid again.
Oh. So did everybody just get Ruby, Joel, and Embiid?
And all my comments are like, can't wait to run Emerald, Steph, Ruby, and Embiid. Got 2 Emerald Stephs. Got Emerald, Booker, and Ruby, and Embiid.
I'm telling y'all, man. Anytime it's free with 2K, y'all know what happens,
where
man.
Is it? I need to keep scrolling down.
Talk about the disaster of 250, man. That needs to be highlighted. Oh my
I got double Tatum's. Basically,
nobody pulled anything, huh?
You see these packs here? These packs were not actually firework or these packs.
That's what I'm saying.
The only cards available out of these packs were Emerald Devin Booker, Emerald Joel Embiid, Emerald Stephen Curry.
That's just crazy.
I
guess, I mean, you still get jerseys and stuff, but it's like...
Ruby Embiid.
Unauctionable players.
I'm trying to think. Nice. Emerald Booker. The only cards that were available were the current base set Series 3 select versions of those guys.
That's just so sad.
So, like, the only cards that were... It was glitched. So, the only cards were Ja, Steph, Embiid, Booker, Tatum. All Ruby or lower. There is nobody from these pulled anything. So, I tweeted out something like... Because I actually thought it was glitched. You were guaranteed the same card with both. From reading my tweets, you can see right here. Like... Embiid and Booker.
Look at this, man. This is bad.
Double Embiid. Double, I'm guessing Ruby Embiid. Emerald Booker and Emerald.
Like, there's not one player saying they pulled the fireworks
first.
You know, this is bad.
Got 2 Bookers. Got Booker. Got Steph and Tatum. Got Ja. Got Emerald, Tatum. Got Booker. So, like, literally, these weren't even real packs. These were just 5 random.
And you know, we've seen it before. I've said it before.
Season 3 select.
Locker code packs.
These weren't
they always nerf them, man.
The 250K tournament is one of the best sources of entertainment. And this was my reaction to getting the 2 Embiids. This was my reaction. But the 250K tournament is some of the best entertainment in all of MyTeam. If you're not playing in it. If you
see, that's the issue.
Summarizing the whole situation, if you're looking back on the whole situation, it is freaking hilarious. It is hilarious.
I would say there's parts of this that are hilarious, bro. The 70% glitch is horrible.
But at the same time, lads, if you're playing this tournament, if you're out here getting 70% glitch, if you're out here 300 points ahead with 15 minutes to go and somehow finishing 5th, you're wondering what the hell is going on. Like, this is a pain. Like, the amount of pain that these players go through is nuts, and I don't envy them. But from us on the outside looking in, not playing, this is all hilarious. Everything.
I mean,
from the codes not actually even being real packs, only being 5 players available in the packs, to the greatest show of sportsmanship we've ever seen. Even to TyDeBo matching up against TyDeMickey. It was a fun.
I'm not gonna lie. Here's the problem I have with this, okay? 70% glitch in error codes. That's the problem with 250. You look, there's one qualifier basically a month, every 5 weeks or whatever it is, okay? And people prepare. They spend lots of time, they spend lots of hours, they spend lots of money getting ready for it. And for that to just get ripped away from them is horrible, okay? On that same kind of train of thought, okay, here's what I would say, okay? Here's what I would say. The qualifier system is so bad right now because it's split between current gen and next gen. And so at the end of quals, you match up versus basically all really good opponents. Now the problem is some people match up with their friends or whoever else at the end of quals and they'll, get up 20 and then have them quit. All I can say is I feel really bad for Splash, feel really bad for other people that got 70, forgot error coded. Let's get a wrap it up for our video, guys. Drop a like on it, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.